as you can hopefully see, with the prop blade facing down, because of the shallow angle of the trailer ramp, it doesn't collide with the floor. So that saves a bit of time and inconvenience turning the propeller around. I thought I would just clarify a few points in my wing rigging arrangement. Obviously this is a Linton trailer, and to get everything in, the wings only fit one way round. That's with the wing root down the far end. So it means the wing has to come out completely before I could swap it round to use the trailer as a support for the wingtip. I thought that was too inconvenient. I'd have to get the fuselage just in the right place and then spin it around to fit the other wing. I've got to bring the wings out anyway, so I've got to lift them onto my dolly here. So if I can do that, if I can lift the wing and put it onto the dolly here, then I can take it off the dolly at the other end. The only fly in the ointment is if there is any wind at all, then it becomes a bit more complicated. Obviously to lift the wings you have to be big and butch like me and go on a fitness regime. I have a very tough fitness regime. I steer clear of any unnecessary exercise to keep my weight down to racing weight. I don't want big heavy muscles. That would only encourage me to eat more as well. Okay, I'll admit it, I'm not big and butch, as you can see. I'm a 10.5 stone weakling, so if I can lift a shadow wing, then almost anybody can. It's not about strength, it's about technique, and using the jigs I've got. It's not too difficult. When there is any appreciable wind, then it pays to face the aeroplane, face the fuselage, so that when you position the wing, the root of the wing faces into wind. Then you won't have such a problem in lifting the wing out of the trolley and manhandling it. As I said in the last video, you don't want a gap seal on the ailerons because they're freeze ailerons and they're designed to catch the air, scoop it through the gap. The idea is that the upgoing aileron on the inside of the turn then generates more drag than the outer aileron. Also there's less movement, less down aileron than there is up. Again, to reduce the drag on the outer aileron and increase it on the inner one. So if you've got gap seals, then I suggest you take them off. I don't think the build manual ever recommended them, or if it did, it shouldn't have done, because it stops the freeze aileron working the way it was designed to. Another small tip, I should have made this a little bit taller so that when the wing sits on it, the lift strut would then rest on the edge just to support the lift strut. Otherwise it's cantilevered off, and it's a pretty long cantilever and quite heavy lift strut. There's my box of bits. That's a bit of down for pushing the wing pins out. It could be a bit fatter, but I didn't have any. I put all the elevator fittings in there just to keep them separate. It saves sorting through a lot of fittings. And then the rest are here. if there's anything left over when I finish rigging, then I know I've got a problem. It's a good fail-safe. I tend to use these little rings, split rings, which you can buy in yacht chandlers. They're stainless steel, rather than safety pins whenever I can. I just find them easier and quicker, and they're probably lighter and less draggy. Not that it's much drag. As for lifting the trailer ramp, I didn't want to have the complication of pulleys and ropes and things. And once you get the technique right, it's not too bad. It's snatch and jerk, or whatever it's called.